Hey guys, Ponce here on the PBE with more potential balance change news to share with you guys. So this is another pre-recorded video for those of you who are tuning in early. Odds are I'm still probably on Gabriola Island with my weekend off. But yeah, we'll be talking about a whole bunch of Mage-ish champions. Note the classification is quite loose. I've included Gangplank because remember, according to Riot and their official classification list, Gangplank is a battle mage. So anyway, yeah, there's a whole bunch of things that don't quite fit into the other categories like Evelynn and stuff like that. But you might remember the two previous videos I've uploaded were one for all AD carries, one for bruisery-ish types, and now Mage-ish types. So yeah, once again, starting alphabetically, if you want to follow along, please check the description below. All the actual numbers will be down there so you can read at your own leisure. But yeah, Diana Moonfall, her E, the displacement amount, so the amount that a champion, when it's affected by the E, gets like shunted and moved around, has been increased from 150 to 250, what Riot calls units. But if you just look at the raw numbers, it's, you know, a pretty significant changes. They'll get moved more. Next, Evelynn, her Agony's Embrace are, the cooldown has been lowered from 150 to 120, 90 to 120, 180. So basically at max, or rather at the lowest ranks, it's increased, the cooldown has been lowered slightly, and at the higher ranks, it's been, you know, lowered less, essentially. Now next we have, of course, Gangplank, the Battle Mage. He's actually just received sort of a bunch of nerfs. His base HP has been lowered from 580 to 540. Remove Scurvy, his W, eat an orange. The mana has been increased from 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 to 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. So basically 20 more mana, you know, every single rank. It's just, yeah, costs 20 more. Next we have Cannon Barrage, his alt. That's been actually nerfed in two ways. First, the CD has been increased from 160, 150, 140 to 180, 160, 140. So again, at lower ranks it's crappier. At the highest rank it's exactly the same. Damage, that's been lowered, so per wave or tick or whatever you want to call it. So each time the Cannon Barrage goes poof, poof, and it deals damage, that's gone from 50, 70, 90 to 35, 60, 85. So actually at lower ranks, it's been nerfed by a good margin. At the higher ranks, not so much. Next we have Gragas, his Bodyslam. The cooldown has been increased from 12 at all ranks, so now it actually scales. It used to be 12 at all ranks, now it is 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. So max ranks is the same, but at the lower ranks, you're going to be suffering CD-wise. Next, Morgana, her Black Shield, the E. The cast range has actually been increased on that from 750 to 800. Standard change. All going on there. Next, Orianna, Command Shockwave, her ultimate. The cooldown has been lowered from 120, 105, 90 to 110, 95, 80. The mana cost has also been lowered to 100, 120, 150 to 100 all ranks. So basically, the mana cost no longer scales up the more points you put into it. Lastly, Veigar, his phenomenal evil power, the passive, stacks for champion kills and assists. That's been increased from 3 to 5. So that's actually relatively significant, 3 or 5. You know, granted, unless you're like mega snowballing, you know, you're not going to be killing and assisting that much through the game, but it's something. So yeah, there you have it, all the Mage types. As I was saying earlier in the previous video, there's a lot of balance changes crammed into one patch. I'm not sure why it is. Perhaps it's because I don't know, last patch had almost no balance changes. This is 6.17, by the way, we're talking about currently. Last patch was 6.16, I think, for PvE changes. Maybe because Worlds are coming up, they want to cram this in, and this is like the Worlds build. I really don't know. And frankly, most of these Mage-specific challenges don't affect me at all. Like, I don't really play any of these. I guess really the only ones that I have fun playing out of this list would be probably Morgana and sometimes Gragas. I don't really like the other ones too much. But, of course, that's just me. It has nothing to do with you guys, well, unless you happen to like and dislike the exact same champions I do. But, yeah, in any case, that is probably the last of my pre-recorded videos while I'm off on an island somewhere. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope to be back to making more, not exactly live videos, but, you know, on-the-day videos and actual Twitch streaming soon. See you guys around. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.